Johnny, accept. Accept, 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 accept. Okay, let me control, let me control. Okay, you're scratch me lit. First one, yeah, right there. Are you on the live? Yo, what's up, YT, KXNG, J, yo.
I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Sacramento Kings. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And how about we check the numbers for Malik Monk?
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Levine in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. And it's MP in at the point. How much tinkering do you think coaches are still doing at this point in the season, Stan?
Well, plenty, believe me. Even if you're undefeated, there's always room for improvement. And now is when you want to start to make those adjustments.
Now here's Barnes. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Back to MP. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Brown.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting 5 in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. And so here's Sacramento. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Back to Schroeder. Outside Levine. Picked by Sabonis. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Monk. After the basket by San Antonio. Levine against Vassell. Left side Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
They're really working the paint now.
The Kings have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Second, Malik Monk.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
And so here's Sacramento. Searching for their first points of the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Schroeder. Sabonis with a screen on Brown. Outside Monk. Clock at 4. To stop the drought.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
And another miss by Sacramento. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Schroeder. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at San Antonio, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, Sacramento, they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, right now for the Spurs, many of us experts earmark them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
And so here's Sacramento, following that last 3-pointer by San Antonio. Here's Levine for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Ellis is checked in for Schroeder. And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for them. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They'll be looking to impose their will against this team, something they couldn't. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
After strong rookie and sophomore campaigns, Keegan Murray dealt with some inconsistency in Season 3.
Well, B.A., part of that is him trying to adapt to off-season roster changes and a mid-year coaching change. Then his point guard, De'Aaron Fox, got dealt. Keegan Murray just needs some stability.
Outside Murray. Wembanyama against Sabonis. Here's Monk. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Up there like a balloon. Nice touch by Monk.
MP looking around. Pass to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 10 points in the game.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Now here's Levine. Last game he had 28 points.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Wembanyama, screen on Monk. Brown finds Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Good! Another from three.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season. And lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all-time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. Pass to Wembanyama. The shot misses.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Monk. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Barnes. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. And Fox is subbed in for Castle. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Saric comes in for Murray. And McDermott subbed in for Zach LaVine. Now here's Sohan. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Outside Monk. Ellis outside. There's the triple. San Antonio with a rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Moat connects again from distance.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
But you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. Here's McDermott, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Pulls it. Misses the jumper. And so the San Antonio Spurs with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a... going with a new group. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Levine comes in for Monk. And it's Schroeder in for Carter. The Kings have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. MP is out there with Stephon Castle, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And here's Šarić for 3. Barnes with the rebound. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Stolen by Ellis. Šarić, a screen on Castle. Ellis passes to Schroeder. Shot to stop the run. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Vassell's got 5 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Timeout called, the Kings. And some changes here for the Kings. Jones comes in for Šarić, and it's Carter in for Schroeder. Levine against Vassell. Outside Carter, stolen by Vassell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Brown. He's got 12.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Carter, the pass to Levine. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
San Antonio moving the ball around. The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
San Antonio shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Murray comes in for Jones, and Malik Monk subbed in for Ellis.
They've shown the power inside. They're rebounding.
And again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. And he gets it to go. Monk's got 18 points in the game.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Carter. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Carter from outside, on target from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Levine. They get the rebound.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. San Antonio on top, running away with this one. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but
you have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Kenny can.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power from one of your former team's nicknames, which would it be?
Well, that's easy for me. The Kings. They have a lot of power, but I'm going to probably go with the Rockets because I could fly at a very high speed.
That's easy. I'll take the Magic because my powers would be limitless.
Good choices. I'm not sure what kind of powers you'd be getting if you went with the Lakers.
Maybe take out my yacht.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And now we go courtside for the story on Dennis Schroeder. How's he doing, Allie?
Hey guys, Sacramento's head athletic trainer gave me an update. The knee did bend backwards and he confirmed it was hyperextended. Doesn't appear to be any significant ligament damage at this time. All indications are that he's able to play through it, and while this injury doesn't seem to be a lingering one, it's still something to monitor.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Levine in at the 3. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point. But it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter. But, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Monk's gone 3 of 7 from outside the arc. Pass to Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Schroeder. Back to Barnes. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. MP with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Here's Barnes, and again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Schroeder, back to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Levine with a screen on Wembanyama. Outside Levine, all alone. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Right side Barnes. And here's Vassell from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Vassell's got 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Guys, back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Schroeder. Levine passes to Sabonis. Over Wembanyama. And another miss by Sacramento.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the...
Connects again from distance.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Sabonis with a screen on Vassell. 6 to shoot. Shot is good by Levine.
Well, if you're going to go in there, you have to want it. Levine did.
And here's Brown for three. Good! Another from three.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long.
Well, the precision with which MP shoots that thing seems supernatural, but it's all the result of long hours and a lot of reps behind the scenes.
Here's Levine, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, I question getting into Levine that much because you know he can do this to you.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. And Fox is subbed in for Castle. The Kings also with a sub. Ellis is checked in.
Well, what I like about that, Ellis is not content to just hang out on the perimeter.
Takes a three. And here's Brown for three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Back to Ellis. Pass to Monk. Now here's Ellis from downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Brown. He's got 36 points. And it's in there. Brown's got 38 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Outside Levine. From the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. And they're pushing it up. MP way outside. Oh, wow! Whoa. He drills it from deep.
Oh, come on. Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Levine finds Monk. Murray from outside. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, this is what Sabonis excels at, cleaning up the garbage on the offensive glass.
I don't know what. He was thinking maybe settling a score with his coach.
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Ellis outside. Sabonis with a screen on MP. No good on the triple. And for San Antonio, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. And it's Monk with the ball for Sacramento. Inside, here's Ellis. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Ellis has got 6.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
From deep, MP sinks the tray.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside Levine. And there's a pick. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
MP way outside. Oh, count it! Did that just happen, Coach?
That should be worth more than 3 points.
Now here's Levine. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Three-pointer. That one is off. And so the San Antonio Spurs making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Defense is setting the tone. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Here's Sabonis. Here's Ellis. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The shot by Sohan, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Schroeder. And he converts the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Ellis. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, but Johnson has a skill for putting power behind his motion and forcing his way to a finish. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play.
Fox.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy. You know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Brown, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. Keegan Murray comes in for Saric. Levine, he's checked in for Schroeder. And it's Monk in for Carter. Sends it home from three-point land. 8 points for Keegan Murray.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
The Kings have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Brown, that's good.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Levine passes to Murray. Here's Monk. Pass to Levine. The 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, what you like about Ellis is how hard he works. He kept that play alive.
MP outside. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's MP. Pass to Harper. And here's Brown for 3. Drains the triple. MP's got 52 points.
And just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Eubanks the screen to the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
MP outside. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by Murray.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Here's Monk, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
One thing about Monk, he's incredibly quick. Took advantage of that inside to draw a whistle.
And San Antonio making a change here. Waters checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Domantas Sabonis comes in for Eubanks. And it's Schroeder in for Ellis. That free throw misses. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Outside, Brown. Launches it from deep, and again for three.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
You love how they push them. Good! Another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, it takes confidence to answer back like that. Something Levine is clearly not lacking.
And here's MP from outside. The shot no good. Outside Levine. Puts it in off the killer crossover.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little.
Good! That's another bucket!
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. Monk for three. Hits the trifecta.
D has to know where Monk is in these situations. He's a competitor who loves getting the answer three.
And here's Brown for three. Rebound by Sacramento. Pass to Monk. Outside Levine. Another three for Sacramento. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Brown fires away from way outside. No good. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations on the win, MP. You led by example tonight, finishing with a double-double. Talk about it.
And showing your support for your team.
If you watch any level of ball, from Pee Wee to the Olympics.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Dom.
So, let's talk about your passion projects, huh?
Yeah.
I know. And I've been working to put together the right staff on the business side of things.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I left them yesterday, I think.
You're on beat. Let's go.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Oh, he has taken the league by storm, exceeding many people's expectations. This award is his to lose.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class. Really trying to distinguish himself.
And MP talked a big game, but boy, has he backed it up. He's absolutely hit the ground running and has been showing up his fellow rookies to this point.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Brown in at the 1. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Brown, good.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Good on the bucket.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Booker against Brown. Over Booker. That doesn't go either for Brown. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. A nice shot by Booker.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
San Antonio's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Brown inside the line. That doesn't go either for Brown.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Booker. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
And Booker gets that shot off so quickly.
MP fires from way outside. Another miss by MP. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, you never want to concede a game before you play it. That said, though, they were just overmatched.
And honestly, this is kind of what we expected. They ran up against a team with a very talented roster, and they just got overwhelmed.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with the... And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And what about the collective efforts so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
On the floor for San Antonio, Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. Down out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the 3. Allen against Fox. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his first points of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And stolen by MP. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
The Suns trailing. Here's Gillespie. Scoreless thus far. Wembanyama against Allen. Goodwin kicks to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. Allen's shot is off.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively. He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
A three-pointer is right on target.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Pass to Booker, looking to end the run. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Another one for Booker. He is known for these scoring bursts, and we're seeing it again.
Oh, he got it! Way outside!
Dialed in!
2 minutes remaining.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now here's Allen. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. O'Neal wide open. Oh, good with the triple. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 20-4 run. MP, no good.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Brooks outside. The three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And Phoenix making a change here. Green's checked in. Booker, the top of the key jumper, is on the mark. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
MP against Booker. Takes the three. Malawaj grabs the miss. Suns trail by 12. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Down low. And stolen by Vassell. In transition, here come the Spurs. And here's Brown outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brown's got 35 in the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Booker. O'Neal is screen on Brown. No good from Booker.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Buries it from three-point range.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
Here's Booker. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's San Antonio with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race.
My main man, MP, making a statement, putting the league on notice. He's a problem.
Yeah, as good as he is already, he's just getting started. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Spurs.
The three-point chances.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
You know, Jim, you look at everything that goes into preparing for an NBA game, there are a lot of moving parts there.
That's the part that fans don't really see, Kevin. So much goes into preparation every single night, particularly to get ready for the start of the season.
How about just getting your body ready, game to game, week to week?
No, it's not only maintaining from day to day, it's also preparing your body to go into a very long and grueling season.
They've got Brooks. Green is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Malawaj in at center. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a key 3 for MP. If he hits these at a high rate, he'll have a spot in this league for a long time.
Brooks finds O'Neal. To the inside, here's Booker, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Spurs leading by 19. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2 guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
San Antonio Hall.
And some changes here for the...
Substitution on the court.
Dunn with this screen on Harper. Allen passes to Dunn. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's San Antonio up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Harper is out there with Brown. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position. Booker dishes to Allen. Dunn wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Spurs leading by 18. Vassell finds Brown. And they call an illegal screen here.
It's been a struggle for him in the second half. A lot of turnovers.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Sohan. Williams sets a screen for Booker. The long-range shot from Booker.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
There's Brown with the three. Good. Another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Allen outside. Booker outside. Kicks it out to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Williams has a screen for Allen. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Williams with the rebound. And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. He's off from 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And timeout called. And so it's San Antonio. He easily takes. This one, a resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game, and
great win for you guys tonight, MP. And you.
50 fills.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. And
All right, listen up. I know you're carrying a big load for being a rookie, but we need you to step up tonight. With 2 starters out, we're going to have to lean on you even more.
Yeah, whatever.